and the name was spelled Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So I went in there, and I'm like, I'm looking for a Jesus. And he just looks at me like this for a second. I'm like, who? And I'm like, Jesus. He's like, Jesus! But make sure you guys go and hit that subscribe button. At the same time, turn that notifications on so you don't miss an episode. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Logically Podcast. I'm trying so hard to be keep a smile on my face so far today. As you can see, I'm sitting alone over here.
Yeah, sad day, man. You know, we had a tragedy, pretty much. Obviously, you guys can see we're missing somebody, but we had to let this person go. Unfortunately, it's not something that we wanted to do. You know, we wanted to start the podcast with all three of us. Unfortunately, things got in the way. Joe's mustache. Because of that, we've lost quite a bit of followers and views.
The mustache was a lot more important than we originally thought it was.
Yeah, absolutely.
It ended up carrying our show.
It really did. That mustache was doing all kinds of work.
Even if it smelled bad, like it was still, it was doing good for us.
It was doing good for us. It was pulling in a lot of good girls, a lot of views, mostly girls. We tried.
Joe took a trip to Georgia, so he'll be back next week, unless he stays out there. I don't know, but he does. We are going to bring up. I'm not going to. So we had the show this past week or whatever, and funny. The reason I want to bring this up back to the mustache thing.
Yeah.
Is
don't you? I know where you're going with this.
I know
where you're going with this.
I bring it up because it's so funny to me. I told him everybody knows you for the mustache. That is you. That is you on Logically Podcast.
That is your stick.
You got recognized all night.
Yes,
all night. Joe didn't get recognized once because he was wearing a beanie and he had a full facial hair.
Yeah, he had a full beard.
No one knew who the fuck he was.
I mean, I gave him a compliment. I'm like, Joe, you look good. I like it. He's like, thanks, bro. You know, I tried to do something different. Like that stupid face that he does.
One of our loyal followers, Mezzy, shout out Mezzy. I told him when we were leaving the show that day, I was like, I'll give you a shout out on the show. So shout out Mezzy. He comes up to me when I'm talking to Joe and he says, "Where's Joe?"
Bro, he came up to me, very tall guy, by the way.
Wait, Mezzy or someone else?
Was it Mezzy or somebody else? I can't think.
Mezzy guy was the one in the red shirt.
Yes,
the red shirt.
Yes.
Nice kid.
Super
nice kid.
Super nice kid.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I know I make a thing. Haha, I'm famous now. Come on, guys. I'm joking, but I'm not. You warned me. You're like, hey, FYI, just know, you're gonna have a lot of people come up to you. Yeah. I'm like, Chet just talking that ish, right?
Did you really think that?
I really thought that.
I was being straight up serious.
You were serious. I had at least 100 people approach me at the thing. 100 people approached me. I had a lot of people approach me. A lot of people gave me dabs. A lot of people were like, "Oh, what's good, Mo? Logically, what's good? What's going on?" I mean, like, I appreciate every single one of y'all who approached me. That really made my night. Thank you very much. I will never take that for granted. I appreciate every single one of y'all. I really loved it. And again, shout out to all you guys, all the fans who, support Logically. We really do appreciate every single one of y'all.
For real.
But, Joe's just, he's a nerd. And nobody recognized him.
I just couldn't get over it. I just, like, when Mezzy comes up to me, he's just like, "Where's Joe?
Where's Joe? He's right here."
And then I could see it after, like, the third time or something like that happening. You could see it in Joe's face that he felt so defeated. Like he wanted to run to the bathroom and shave his beard. Why is no one noticing me?
You a wild boy for that. You a wild boy.
I told him, bro. I told him that mustache, but he said he's thinking about bringing it back because of that night.
Really?
He wants to bring the mustache.
That hurt him.
Well, yeah, obviously it hurt his ego a little bit.
Did it though? I mean, yes, it did.
It definitely did because everyone obviously knew who I was. Everyone knew who you was.
Yeah.
But no one even knew he was there.
I was the only black guy.
You were the only black guy in the building.
I was the only black guy in the building. Yeah. It was kind of hard to miss.
How did it work when you came in? Did you just give them your name and they let you in?
Yeah, when I came in, the person at the door knew me.
Okay.
It was like Mo. I'm like, hey, what's going on? He goes, are you on the list? I'm like, yeah. He looked. I'm like, yeah, you good, brother? Let me put an X on you. I'm like, oh, appreciate it. And then his girl was right there, and she was like, I love the show. I was like, thank you very much, appreciate it. And then from that moment on, every 5 minutes till I left, I had somebody approaching me.
You kept coming like back over to like the corner, and you just kept being like, yo, this chick upstairs just said,
yeah,
no,
don't say that. Don't say it.
Okay, all right.
I had quite a few girls come and talk to me, and I had one of them give me a hug. I had one of them be like, I love the show. I had a few of them be like, hey, we love the way you guys do the podcast. The atmosphere is super dope. And one of them was like, damn, you black. Do you pack that BBC?
Are you serious?
No, I'm not. Can you imagine?
Right now. Huh?
Bathroom now.
I mean, I could honestly imagine. I mean,
no. Everybody was super respectful.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna talk about that incident though. Everybody's super respectful.
Oh, I wish we could talk about that.
No, we will not talk about that.
That is hilarious. Did anything come of that?
No.
No.
Do
you even know who the person's name is?
I have no idea who the person's name is. The person just approached me. Here's the thing. I like I said, like, so when I first went upstairs, because I just broke Ramadan, so it's Ramadan right now. If you guys don't know, I'm fasting.
That's still happening?
It's still happening. So I had to wait till I break my fast to come to the show, right? That's why I was a little bit late. So then when I finally got there, I grabbed the water. Tom was there, and then I saw Joe, Pat, everybody, nobody. Shout out to all the friends.
Yeah.
And then when I first got there, the person gave me the X. They said, hey. I walked in. I had a couple of other people say, hey, it was good. I walked upstairs. I had a very young lady come up to me. And she goes, I love the show. I'm like, thank you very much. The second time I walked upstairs, that's when that incident happened.
Yeah. No, that's hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. You know how many people came up to me and said, I didn't know you made music?
Hilarious.
I was like, I thought you were just on Logically Podcast.
Yeah, I just thought
you were next to me when one of the guys came up and said that.
Yeah, he's like, I thought you were a podcaster. I laughed so hard. Because I'm like, how is it that bro? It's like see, you always give the compliment. You're like very artistic, so you always have like different types of like avenues for your
Yeah.
Not your autism.
Yeah,
your
I know.
Artistic side.
Yeah, fuck it. You're very autistic.
You're very artistic. No, like the way, because you do the whole TikTok thing, you do the whole Instagram thing, the whole music thing, and then the whole podcasting thing that you do with me, right? Yeah. Obviously, I'm through and through podcaster. I don't do that any other stuff unless you force me to do it, which is fine. I do it for my homies, right?
All day, every day.
But yeah, like, some of my friends know you from just TikToking. I'm like, no, he does music. They're like, the
from TikTok,
bro. That music you had Snowfall with Snowstorm. Whatever.
Nobody did the same shit.
Snowstorm, because he was in a snowstorm. Mm-hmm. Snowfall. So I posted that song on one of the clips, and they were like, "Yo, who sang that? That's a dope song." They're like, "I'm like, that's my boy."
Yeah, that's
like,
dope.
Really, he does music? I'm like, yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
And then some of my other friends would be like, yo, your podcaster friend is here at the gym. They all say, your podcaster friend.
They text you or something?
No, they just say it to my face.
Oh, they just go
at the gym. They'll be like, yo, your homeboy's here. You do the podcast with us.
Oh, shit, dude. Like, that's fucking dope, dude.
I'm like, this guy got many avenues that he...
I haven't gone to the gym in 3 weeks.
I've noticed. You're dwindling. Right?
What do you mean, like going every now and then?
No, you're dwindling. Like, you're getting smaller.
Probably.
The tries and buys ain't popping. Yeah, right. You haven't been doing curls for the girls.
Look at this.
Oh my God, you're see through.
No, do you see the
line?
Yeah. That's called a farmer's tan.
No.
Hell yeah. I got that yesterday.
That's that magical skin.
Oh my God. Well, yep. Shout out Joe in Georgia. Hasn't texted me back today. See you next week. Possibly, unless you're still in Georgia.
Yo, bro. Do you think it's gonna be a country bumpkin up there?
In Georgia?
Yeah.
It depends on what part of Georgia is in.
By the way, do we know what... By the way, guys, I swear to God, We had no idea Joe just took off.
Yeah,
he
just straight up just took off to Georgia.
He's like the Dennis Rodman of the fucking podcast, all right? He just needs a break and he needs to go to Vegas or wherever he needs to go to. I don't know, for example, a naked festival.
A naked festival, right? He could be at a naked festival right now. We don't
know, right? He's that dude. Joe's that dude. He just go, I got to take a break. I got to leave. Where are you going? I don't know. He just gone.
He literally was in Massachusetts once. Came all the way out here to Portland, Maine for the podcast and then went all the way back to Massachusetts.
Wild. Wild.
What?
Wild.
Bro, and I'm in bed by 9:30.
Me too, 10 o'clock. I'm in bed.
Oh, my God. So, before we get going, we got some fun subjects today. It's, I want to say some nerdy subjects because it's a lot of logistics of online and social media. A lot of people who, look, because the big thing is this our Logically page is so much more powerful than my CJ page because I did what all the people say to do to build pages or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what a lot of today's episode's like, except it's nothing to do with us. It's more of what you don't do. I love mashed potatoes.
Me too. Mashed potatoes. Underrated.
Straight up, dude.
Underrated. With some garlic and butter?
Yo.
Underrated.
Stop.
But you can also make horrific mashed potatoes too.
You know what's fire with mashed potatoes?
What's up?
Chicken and broccoli. Oh my God.
Really?
Are you serious?
Shepherd's pie is all time.
Shepherd's pie makes me poop.
Everything
and not like
makes
the poop that you want. It's like the poop that you didn't ask for, but you have to deal with it anyway. Poop.
The dread.
Like the poop's above the water before you start pooping.
Like you have to go. You're praying before you go to the toilet.
Yeah, you pray before, during, and after your poop.
I know what I should get you for like your birthday. Poopery.
Oh, is that the shit you brought up last time where you spray
it on the thing and then.
That's the thing, bro. Is I don't know if my poop stink, bro.
I can only imagine what your poor cats have to go through.
Bro, no. My cats be way worse than me, bro. They smell up the whole house with one. You go in there, bro, there's a fucking log. That is...
Bro, don't describe this shit to me, man. Come on. Come on, bro.
I have this picture on my phone that I was sending around not too long ago. I wake up in the morning, I go into the bathroom.
And you're like, yo, look at this.
There's like the regular like swirly poops.
Yo,
and then there's one that just loops up. I love how we went from the I'm super excited about to cat poop. I love cat poop too because it's hilarious.
Because we're some wild boys. This is what we do. We never stay on topic. Like one of the comments is we were shitting on this music artist, Tay Swizzy, and then we were like started singing her song at the end.
I had to message one of those people that commented because I thought they were going to be upset with me. And I love this person.
Were they upset with you?
They were upset. They were upset by the thing at first. Taylor Swift has a different type of fan base. They have a cult. Same with Rihanna. They have a cult fan base.
No. Beyonce has a real cult.
Beyonce
they called
has a cult.
the Bees Hive or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, we're never gonna mess with them.
No, and that's the thing is, and I explained to the person that I messaged about, I was like, just so you know, I'm not a hater of Taylor Swift, but I was just like, sometimes we say things because we know people are gonna get a rise out of it.
By the way,
it's gonna bring a rise out of it.
I also got a message
about the T Swift.
About the T Swift.
Oh my god!
Not in a bad way.
What is that?
She said, "LOL, I'm listening to T Swizzy while I'm listening to you guys' clip right now. You guys are talking about this." And then I said, T Swizzy has too many bangers. Well, she does. She has too many bangers.
I noticed you said that. I was like, I posted on mine like hating on Taylor Swift, and then you're like, she's got some bangers. I'm like, motherfucker. It's like, now I'm gonna take all the heat.
Yeah. I did that because I knew what was gonna happen. And then I got a message from that, and then she tells me, by the way, my sister saw the clip and was upset with me because I said that about T Swizzy.
Why?
Because she was just like, she's so good. My little sister, she's part of that cult. She's like, she's great.
I don't like Taylor Swift.
She has.
I mean, she's had some bangers for sure. I don't hate her.
No.
I just find her music cringy.
I find the music cringy.
Yeah.
And then she's also been in like she's. I think she portrays to be a good person. She portrays to be a good person,
but she's not behind the scenes.
But I think
diva.
behind the scenes she's mad diva.
Yeah, diva. Oh,
she's
yeah,
a mad diva,
especially with someone as famous as her.
And she's been called out multiple times by like different other people, like
Selena Gomez. Wait, no, she's friends with Selena.
Chloe something.
Kardashian.
Not Kardashian. I know Kim Kardashian and Yeezus, recorded one of the phone calls, and they were like, "I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. Are you going to be okay with it?" She said, "Yeah, she's going to be okay with it." He did he did the music video, and then she was like, "I never agreed to this." And then they're like, "No, we recorded you. Here's a proof." So like
I just remembered something so funny.
What's up?
You said Yeezus or something?
Yeezus.
Okay. So when I was doing Uber Eats in Florida, this is a few months into Uber Eats, so I was used to it by this point. I look at the name when I'm going into this. I picked up from a restaurant. I'm dropping it off at another restaurant. It just reminded me of this, and it's so funny because it was so embarrassing. And the name was spelled Jesus. Yeah, I didn't know that. So I went in there, and I'm like, I'm looking for a Jesus. And he just looks at me like this for a second. I'm like, who? And I'm like, Jesus. He's like, Jesus! It's like, oh man.
How do you not know that in Florida?
I didn't know that.
Florida, it's the obviously English, but the second most popular language is Spanish.
Oh yeah.
Everybody
That's why I learned
Spanish
while I was out, sub-Spanish while I was out there.
Everybody speaks Spanish.
All my friends out there were straight from Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
like all of them from Puerto Rico.
Some from Cuba as well.
Yeah, obviously.
And here's the thing: I'm dumb, right? I'm dumb, right? And
the different type of Spanish thing.
There is a lot of different types of Spanish,
yeah.
but I had no idea how close Cuba is to Florida.
Yeah, no, it's really close.
It's not really that close. Far away.
I mean, Puerto Rico's right off the border.
Right off the. It is a swimmable distance.
Yeah. Well, if you want to die, for sure, you could float there once you die.
No, here's the thing: they make a raft and then just go.
Paddle
across.
That's the thing is, Puerto Rico's a part of our country. You don't even need a passport to go to Puerto Rico.
I knew about that.
I didn't know that until I was out there.
Dominican Republic.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about that. Yeah. I thought that it was technically you needed a passport to go there.
No.
I knew they were some sort of part of us, but I wasn't sure exactly how much they were a part of us.
I don't think the people want to listen to our geography talk.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's get into this.
You're right. So we have this is gonna seem like a very hard cut over to something totally different, but we got a few different things here.
With some wild boys.
Yeah, with some wild boys. So like I said, this is gonna be a little bit nerdy. But it's like not nerdy because it's like the stuff that you need to hear and you need to know. Especially to everybody in the main music business, it is super important that you do not fake your views, your followers, or anything. Because you have to remember at some point, Instagram's going to remove those fake followers. YouTube's going to remove your views and your video eventually. And you could be like getting a real buzz and all of a sudden your videos are gone because of those. There's some like real talent in Maine, but they're like, and I understand why they're doing it because it makes it look better. But when someone does that and then goes and brags about it and says, "Look at all the views I'm getting," it's like it's a bad. And I'm not saying like I'm hating on it, but that it's gonna be harder for you to break into the actual business if you go in like that. Does that make sense?
Like I said, I'm not a musician, so this is something like a little bit.
Well, it's music and videos. You know, like Spotify. Like if you get paid like for 1 million views on Spotify, right?
Yeah,
if
you can pay for that.
If you pay for 1 million views on Spotify, I'm not sure
downloads
how
or
pricing
listens?
goes or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works on that, to be honest. I've never.
But do you make money off that too? That's another question I had.
Yeah, so for 1 million views on Spotify, you'll make $4,000, around $4,000, a little less, a little more. I'm not sure. I've never gotten to that milestone. But
not yet.
Not yet. Hopefully someday. Same old movie's doing good. It's got like 6,000 on it.
What?
I got playlisted on it. It's got like 6,000 views
Good for
on
you.
it. It's
Congratulations.
crazy. But for say if you fake 1 million views on Spotify, like if you were to buy 1 million views on Spotify, instead of Spotify giving you that $4,000, they're immediately going to look at your account like, these people are trying to screw me out of $4,000 right now. This person's trying to fake his views to have me give him $4,000. What's going to happen when you do that is they're immediately either going to terminate your account to a certain point when it comes to when there's a bunch of money involved, or it's going to get to the point where they're going to shadow ban your account heavily. So you'll never be playlisted in the future, no matter how hard you grind.
So we do know that shadow banning is a real thing.
Oh, it's huge.
It's a real tool that these companies do use on people.
Yeah.
So yeah, just obviously let the hard work and talent speak for itself.
Yeah,
you don't
be consistent.
just be consistent. You know, consistency is key. You don't have to always buy views and followers or anything like that. Yeah, like I said, that is the thing is I'm not heavily like involved in the music industry, you know what I'm saying, like as you are, so it's kind of hard for me to comment and say anything. You know, I'm like a fan looking in, so you're already on the inside because you kind of already know what happens, you know what I'm saying? So to me it's just like, you know, obviously if somebody's very consistent and you know just keeps putting out good music, eventually you're gonna pop. Right, that's what happens.
Well, consistency is huge, and it's the same thing with TikTok. Like I'm trying to coach someone through TikTok right now because I'm not really on it, but I'm not. We'll get into it again tonight. Gatekeeping. I'm not a gatekeeper. So this person like has been asking like, what do I do? And he's getting frustrated real quick. Like he posts something, he's like, you know, I got 20 views, I deleted it. I'm like, that's the worst thing you can do on your TikTok. If you delete a video, TikTok's going to think you're fucking with them, because what they're trying to do with that video is they're trying to find, and this goes into the algorithm talk that we were going to talk about. TikTok, it wants to find people for your content. And if you pull that away from them, that's like disrespecting them.
And sometimes your videos, like we had a video that we first posted, didn't do any bangers, right? Didn't do nothing. Yeah. Now it has like 1,400 likes. It's like it's just skyrocketing, and it's just my dumb face going like that. Yeah. And we didn't think anything of it, but we posted it.
It's our most liked video, and it didn't even blow up for like 2 weeks after.
It literally almost took like a month, and then it finally started blowing up. And
that's just how it goes.
It's just the way it is. Yeah.
And not to mention, not even that. It's like too many people are worried about the views, the likes, or whatever. But if you're posting quality content that people can enjoy, it doesn't matter if it's got 5 likes on it. Yeah. But if it's a good video,
it's gonna do well.
It's gonna do well.
It's gonna do well. Not everything that we post. Here's the thing: I'm not an expert. This guy over here, he's an expert when it comes to. I hate your face. This guy over here, he's an expert, and obviously, I'm trying to be very humble. I'm not an expert when it comes to like videos, clicks, views, all that kind of stuff. I literally listen to him and I just go, okay, whatever he says is what we try to do on the podcast. Has it always been successful? Yes. Has some of it not been successful? Yes. But we still stay consistent. Yeah. We still try to be as relevant as possible. And the only time since we started the podcast where we haven't been consistent is when you had that show. Because you had to focus on the show.
Yeah, so that was a couple weeks.
We'll take a little bit of a hiatus, and then we're right back on the grind. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing is we've had weeks where we have 100,000 views that week, and then we have weeks where we have like 2,000 views.
Yeah.
Or like 1,000 to 2,000 views.
Yeah.
But then the next week comes around and all of a sudden, holy shit, yeah, the views are back. So now I don't even stress about it if we get low views because it's like, that's fine because in the next couple of days
it's gonna blow up.
It's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
It's like not necessarily blow up, but the views are gonna go back up again.
Yeah.
So you can't be someone who gives up, especially on TikTok. If you're trying to be on TikTok and be successful on TikTok, the last thing you want to do is delete videos that aren't doing well because, like I said, TikTok's looking for people to find that. And what I was gonna say too, we might as well get right into it. Like Instagram per se, right? I have like. Every couple days, I'll post a video. It'll do all right not all right, but it'll probably do like not much the first night, maybe like 100 likes, and then and like on my CJ Howie page or something. But then like a couple weeks later, people start liking it, and like I watch the likes go up like crazy, but the views are only going up a little. Why? Because Instagram's finding the people that want to see your content.
Yeah,
that's what the algorithm is on Instagram now.
The new algo.
The new algo. They're literally, the algorithm is made. Instagram's trying to beat TikTok right now. So Instagram's doing this thing where it's literally scripting your whole page, and like people's pages, they said this word on this post, they said this on their story that year, this that, and it all ties into, okay, we're gonna throw this video at this guy because he might be interested in this, and it finds the right people for it.
What about YouTube Shorts?
YouTube Shorts. I'm not going to gatekeep it. You're welcome in advance. If you want to be successful on a short form platform at all, right now your best move is to move over to YouTube Shorts. It's got 2 billion monthly users. That's more than any platform.
YouTube Shorts right now is like the freaking highway.
Yep.
And this is information that we've gotten
from Mr. Maynard.
Mr. Maynard.
17 million followers.
Yeah, Mr. Maynard. And when the camera stopped rolling, we still chit chat. And that was the first thing that he said. He goes, YouTube Shorts. Instantly take everything that you post on TikTok, Instagram, right to YouTube Shorts. And then we've had a couple of even Facebook. We post on Facebook. We've had a couple of them that blew up.
Yeah, on Facebook.
On Facebook.
And that's the thing too, is something that people need to know. Wow, we're really just giving out all the info on this one, I guess. But
man, we might as well.
When you post on TikTok, you can download the video. It obviously comes with a watermark, but the watermark's not the problem. It has a metadata in the video. So when you download it, it shows an encryption in the video that it's from TikTok. Instagram don't fuck with that shit. YouTube doesn't care. You could post TikToks on YouTube and YouTube doesn't discriminate. You post it on Instagram, you might as well just say you're getting 0 views.
But isn't YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram all part of the same ecosystem? TikTok is not, though, right? So
TikTok's the outsider, and it also is the reason they're trying to get rid of it so bad. You can thank Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg wants to get, that's part of the TikTok ban that they're working on right now. I don't know what I think TikTok's going to stay around.
Can I add something to that?
Yeah.
So I looked up about that whole ban. I bear with me, people. I looked up on that ban, right? That new law that they want to pass.
Yeah.
So it's not only about TikTok, it's about shutting down people who are problematic and don't align with the overall message that the government and whoever's in power is trying to push out. So because of that, I am highly
That's what the government's trying to say.
Yeah, they want to pass a law where it's okay to censor people based on how they feel.
Yeah.
If it's not,
that's wrong.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
If we're gonna ban TikTok because they're selling our own private data, cool. I'm on board. But if you're gonna say, hey, we're gonna censor Logically podcasts because they have crazy takes,
right?
Not cool.
Right.
I don't want nobody censored. I don't want nobody censored. Everybody should have the freedom of speech to say whatever they want. And then I want to be the person, not the big brother, not the government, to be, I'm going to judge you based on what you say. I think that is a key element that a lot of people are forgetting.
Yeah.
And that's why I've never been part of cancel culture. I just wanted to put that out there because they want to get rid of TikTok. But what they want to do is also ban a lot of people that don't agree with.
They want to shut people down, like Andrew Tate. That's what they try to do to him.
They shut him down. They shut him down hard.
He's still powerful, though.
He's still very powerful, but they want to shut down people like, let's just say, conservative people like the Daily Wire. The government can be like, well, we don't agree with what you're saying about the vaccine.
Yeah.
Now that we have all the data, we know for a fact that the shots and the boosters and all that, they don't work. Right? We know that now.
No, they're not.
But
if anything, they're doing
back
more
then,
harm.
when we were talking about it, they would just instantly put like a COVID thing restriction on it, and they would just like, nope, you're lying. It's just like,
I got one of ours removed on that second episode where I literally looked at the camera and said that. Yeah, I was like, we're gonna have one on this video. We did like 2 months later, and I had to appeal it.
So now they want to pass a law because of the whole TikTok selling our data and say, oh,
we're selling it to them.
Every company mines data. Every company. Google does it. Facebook was the notorious one that was doing it.
They're still doing it.
Notorious that was doing it.
Why do you think they have such good facial recognition now?
Well, bro, they here's the thing. I don't agree with TikTok. I don't like TikTok. I've always said this from the beginning. I don't like TikTok based on, I know the guy who owns it is Taiwanese. Yes, I get it. I know he's not Chinese, but it's ran by the Chinese Conservative Party, and I don't support anything that they do.
He testified.
But we had a bunch of old, elderly idiots who do not know technology. Yeah. This is another problem we have with our government. Our government's so old that young people like you and me who actually know, we can say, hey, are you censoring people based on X, Y, and Z? Right. But they didn't ask us. They said, is my Wi-Fi connection, is that part of TikTok? No, you fuck.
Yeah, you saw that?
Oh my god!
It said something about Wi-Fi or something. It's like, what? It's like, does it connect to your Wi-Fi? Like,
yeah. Like your modem connects to your Wi-Fi. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. These dumb idiots who.
I know.
By the way, a lot of the politicians, doesn't matter if they're blue or red, don't really give an F about you, and that's just straight facts. You can pick any side you want.
Their whole fight is just they pick the winning side of something and just stick on that side because they want to just win, whatever they're fighting.
The politicians, honest to God, do not care about you and me, the average guy.
No, they don't care at all.
So we have to look out for each other. But if we're on each other's necks and we're canceling people and trying to get rid of platforms to deregulate and decensor and censor and do just all these crazy things, it's never going to be good. I know we're jumping off topic, but back to the topic. I'm sorry.
No,
I went on a crazy rant.
no, that was good. That was good. I forgot what I was going to say. It was about what you were saying.
Jump on YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts is like the new highway of all information. Take clips from Instagram, from Facebook, and you can post it all on YouTube Shorts, and you get mad views.
It's good. Don't play around with the metadata from TikTok. Anything with TikTok, all the other apps besides YouTube are gonna screw you.
Yeah,
for sure. It's gonna shadow ban your account.
Also, but the new wave is going to be YouTube Shorts.
The new verification thing's out. To pay for verification, I was gonna do it because it was gonna help me.
Yeah.
But there's no one saying anything good about it. And celebrities are really pissed. So I was like, you know what?
Bro.
I don't want to do it.
I'd
rather have my music name in my bio than my full license name.
Which is crazy because because now I'm seeing a bunch of people with blue check marks and I'm looking at them. I'm like, they have a little bit of following.
I see a lot of people with like 700 followers.
Yeah. Some people have like 1,000 followers. I'm not shitting on any of those people, by the way.
No.
I had a chance to do it. I fucked up. I was going to do it. I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to sign up for it. But I just don't understand what was the point of being a verified person. Is it trying to mitigate the bot usage? What's going on?
I mean, that's exactly what it is because that's why they want you to put your actual name in your bio to prove it's actually you. So like Tinder, you can verify yourself to prove that you're real.
Yes.
That's what it is. But it takes away, like Pat. You guys have seen Pat on our show. He's a real verified person. Like he was verified before all this. He's been verified since 2017.
Yeah.
Since he went pro in hockey. And that's like a slap in the face to him when people can just buy what he worked hard for. You know what I mean?
Is that a payment plan? Is it payment you pay?
You pay monthly for the tick.
You pay monthly for the verification?
Yeah.
Oh,
$15.
No. Yeah, nah.
No. And I have not seen people's accounts growing the way that they were promising. Our Logically page, is doing just fine without a verification badge.
And
we could have put a verification on it, but it would have had to say my name on the fucking thing. It's like, there's no goddamn way we're gonna do that. So
I can put a CM.
You got to put like your actual like full name, like your license, like whatever it says on my license, it has to say on in your because you can change your username and you can change your name,
even if it's a podcast platform.
Yeah, even if it's podcast. Because
full send, it just says full send.
But they're verified because so like that's what I want to do. My page is like I want like my eventually someday, hopefully someday down the line, I want a verification tick to be on there for a name I wasn't born with. You can't have that if you buy it. You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
you have to get like verified as like a legit ass person, business, musician, actor, whatever it is.
Quick question, since we're on this topic. So, is the old verification? Is that the old tick? Is that still happening or no?
That's as of right now. So Twitter did this thing where it's making people, even the people who are already verified, they just changed it. So now the people that were already verified without paying have to pay monthly. New York Times just lost their blue tick on Twitter. New York Times, bro, because they didn't want to pay for it.
Yeah, I'm not too.
The subscription thing is gonna tear the internet apart. For sure.
Instagram is following the same policy.
They're not following that yet. They haven't made that step yet. That would be wrong.
So
if they did that.
Is Instagram? Here's the thing. Instagram right now is doing the tick too, right? That's what we were just talking about.
Instagram are doing the tick too. Yeah. Twitter started before.
Correct.
So Instagram followed. Yeah.
But here's the thing. On Instagram, I don't have Twitter. On Instagram, there's a lot of people with more ticks now.
Yeah. Yeah. People are doing it, but also a lot of people are against it.
Are those people paying?
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying. Okay, so there are. So
wait, not the people that already were verified. Like Pat's not paying.
Not paying, but the new people are.
Pat's not affected.
The new people are.
The new people that want the blue check mark have to put their name in the bio and do it.
So
it looks cool and shit.
Yeah, it's verified. It looks dope.
But you got to pay.
But you got to pay. So how about the old method of getting verified? Does that still apply, or they're not doing that anymore either? That's
a really good question. It still has the option like in my bio because I apply for it every probably couple months just to see if I would get lucky. Even though, so you're supposed to have a bunch of news articles about you. Like Mr. Maynard has a bunch and he's not even verified. Instagram
wild
picky. Instagram's picky. So like you have to have like you have to be like a really like a bunch of news articles about you, bunch of views. You could like that's just how it is. It's like almost impossible to get verified on Instagram, I guess, if that makes any sense. But for those people that are already verified, I just hope and pray that that's not good. Like all you see on Twitter right now is people saying, I'm getting rid of my blue check mark. I'm not paying for this shit. I worked for it. Why would you take it away from me? I'm not paying you. You know what I mean? Elon Musk is a scumbag for that. And I like Elon Musk, but that was stupid. He fired his whole marketing team, bro.
Yeah, but Twitter was kind of a dumpster fire before he took over.
Yeah, I mean,
here's the thing.
Yeah,
here's the thing.
It was not in the news, that's for sure.
See, you had a company that was doing terrible things by censoring people, censoring conservatives. Let's just be honest. Let's call a spade a spade. They were censoring conservatives, and then a conservative had to buy the company, so they would stop censoring conservatives.
Yeah,
which is
the world is fucked.
It's crazy,
and it's showing more and more that it's run by money.
It's really just run by. It's really run by money.
It's all money.
That's why I'm trying to get as much money as possible.
Yeah,
right. When the fat guy comes through that door with the jowls, we're taking that cash. And we're doing the dash. I'm a rapper.
We're doing the dash.
We're doing the dash.
And I guess with all this stuff too is like so far in this episode we've got a lot of information that I've been gatekept before about this stuff. If I wasn't so deep in the TikTok and the internet business or whatever, and not even in like I'm not even like a super successful person in the business of social media, I guess, but
we're the very minutia
compared to other people.
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
sure. And like it doesn't like those like all the views I've got on my TikTok at the end of the day, that doesn't fucking matter because unless I'm making
some people are making like 10 million views.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's like 10 million views every day.
Every day, people. Constantly, yeah.
So it's like, and that's just one of those things. It's like back to the gatekeeping conversation. It's like those were things that people were hiding from me. And I had to learn for years and years and years and years.
This is something that we touched on earlier. It's just like just me just seeing, again, from the outside perspective of the music industry in Maine.
Yeah.
It seems like it's a very cutthroat. You have to be in a certain clique, right? A certain group.
Yeah. You have to be in a certain
then,
clique, and you're an outcast if you're not a part of that clique.
Yeah,
and they'll look for any reason to have a problem with you.
Yeah, and then they talk shit about you or whatever, X, Y, and Z.
Drama.
Yeah.
That's why that's why I'm so excited for and Kay Dooley, because I genuinely love them. Like, they are my people. They got my back. I got theirs all day. You know what I mean?
I like, yeah, man. It's crazy, man. Like I'm so thankful to be doing Logically podcast because I get to meet really genuine, nice people.
Dude, I had this weird endorphin today thinking about our name, Logically Podcast. It's such a dope name.
Logically speaking, it's a logically good name.
I know. I love how we started saying that we were going to say logically speaking a lot. We haven't said it once.
Except for now, maybe 3 times total. But yeah, like Kay Dooley, for example. The most humblest, super dope person.
I love Kay Dooley. She's a savage too.
She is a savage.
She'll tell you what's up. She has to.
I remember when I walked in, she jumped and just gave me a hug. Was like, "What's good?" Like, I'm just like, that's so nice. Like, like Tom, like C-Dot. C-Dot's so nice. She always calls me seasoning. You know what I'm saying? Nate, same thing. Nate's a wild boy, but you know what I'm saying?
He's a wild boy.
A wild boy. But
he was at that show the other day. All of a sudden I heard, "I love you, chat." Like, so monotone. I look over and he's just like, Crazy Nate's just looking at me.
Yeah. But like you get to meet like these really great characters, like little characters, because they have their own personality, their own, and I'm very thankful for that. There are certain people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna name names. We're not here to shit on people that I personally, I'm just like,
yeah.
I just don't know if I trust you yet. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, that's the biggest piece, bro. Because I fuck with everybody, man. I love everybody. I want the best for everybody.
Yeah.
The problem that we're having is people aren't opening up to people and getting to know people before judging them.
Nobody wants to work with each other.
Nobody wants to work with each other.
Nobody wants to work with each other. I find that
everyone wants to be at the top of the pyramid at all times.
Yeah.
Why can't we just go up there together?
You know what they say? Heavy lies the crown.
Yeah.
But you don't have to have the crown when you have a whole team with you to hold it up.
Yeah.
Why isn't there more people? I know nobody does it a lot because nobody is just in Kay Dooley. They're willing to like jump on other people's songs and co-produce and and co-host and do all of those things. It's like, why aren't we doing more of that? Why don't we have more inclusivity? I know I sound wild saying that. Why don't we have more inclusivity and all working together towards the greater good of showing, hey, we're from Maine, 207 for life.
Yeah,
this is where we
put us on the fucking map. Us.
Yeah,
dude, remember how many times I've told you it's like back when I was younger and I was like popping in the music business on Facebook or whatever back in the day. Fucking nobody worked together at all. That's what was holding us back. That's what held back Maine. I come back to Maine from Florida and it's so much better. But the problem that's still keeping us in a standstill since I've seen for like this almost a year of being back is like it was up here, but it's just staying right here. It's not going more
constant
because people are so fucking like, I want to be the best. No, bro. If we get us on the map, people are going to be fucking looking at everybody. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
We're going to get more eyeballs on us.
Yeah.
More people are going to take us seriously.
Yeah. All of a sudden, New York is looking into Maine. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what people don't fucking understand.
Bro, like look at Atlanta for a second. How many artists has come from Atlanta?
A lot.
So many artists have come from Atlanta.
Same with Florida.
And all of them work together. I think they all work together. And that's the thing that we need to break in Maine. And it's just like, you don't have to be the lone wolf.
Yeah.
Come contribute to the greater good, right?
Yeah.
And even you can get fed. If everybody's making bread, everybody's getting fed.
Yeah.
All right? When one person is getting bread, everybody else is starving. So instead of you just being the fat pig that you are, why don't you help the rest of the community? Why don't you help the rest of the people? Why don't you say, hey, this is the people that I work with. Try to get everybody a blessing instead of just saying, nah, I'm keeping this all for myself. I don't like that shit, man. No. That shit rubs me the wrong way. And that's mad corny for you to do that.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
There's
corny.
the word.
That's mad corny. Word. I don't like that.
Yeah. Well,
we never once said that on this podcast. We try to be as inclusive as possible, try to bring as many different people many different styles, many people from different avenues, different genres, and we try to have a great time and try to put out their episodes and who they are as a character and the content, and we try to do all these things to help the music scene, to help bring more eyes to Maine.
That's what I'm saying too. It's like, well, if you show this person love, they're gonna show you love.
Yes.
You show this person love, they're gonna show you love.
And then their fans are gonna start watching you, and then their fans are gonna watch you. And look what you're doing. You're cross pollinating.
Right. And then all of a sudden, you know, like that's a lot of the reason people do collabs. When you look up online how to get famous with music, one of the things that it says is collab with people, make songs with people, because then you're joint. It's like you can look at it one. It's a dog eat dog world all day. So you're gonna be like, I want to gain some followers from this guy, right? But they want to get followers from you too. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like one of those. It's just a popularity contest, and that's never gonna win. That's never gonna win.
Can I say something very profound?
Yeah.
So when we first started Logically, right? You knew a lot of people, and I didn't know nobody. I didn't know anybody. I didn't know nobody. I was a plain sheet of paper. Didn't know nobody. After a couple of months of doing it, I become friends with Real Young Swag, Pat, Nobody, you know, Kate Dooley, Treelock. Freaking, we had the King of Maine.
Yeah, I know. Seriously.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Savannah Alley. We had so many good people come on the podcast. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting anybody else. We had so many good people come on the podcast.
Did you say C-Dot?
C-Dot. Of
I think
course.
you said C-Dot.
I did say C-Dot.
And
if I didn't, I'm sorry. C-Dot.
I think you named everybody.
How many?
Mr. Maynor.
Mr. Maynor.
Yeah.
How many people, influential people who were already up there.
Yeah.
Before we even started, we're already up there doing well in life. Right?
Yeah.
They didn't have to help us out, but they did.
Yeah.
So now
we
it's
showed
our
love to them
job.
and they showed love to us.
Now it's our job to repay that debt and help people.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You bring others up to your level. You never stop going. It's like that thing that both say. It's like an escalator. It just keeps on going. As long as you keep busting your balls and you keep going hard, and you can still bring all your friends with you to the top. You don't have to be you don't have to go to the mountaintop alone, because when you get there, it's gonna be very freaking lonely.
Mm-hmm.
But if you bring your whole crew with you and you bring your peoples with you, right? Then you can have a good time, because you're never gonna be lonely at the top, because you got your people and your family with you, right?
Yeah.
And that's the point of this podcast. This is the reason why we do this. I don't understand this whole gatekeeping thing. It really drives me up the wall.
No, and it's the fact that people, and like I said, I love everyone.
I feel like I'm preachy right now. I'm sorry.
No, it's great. This is great. I like this episode. But it's like, at the end of the day, it's like people need to realize, like, burning bridges is like something that won't be worded and said today.
Yeah.
But a bridge was burnt not too long ago.
Yeah.
And they could have had a huge opportunity.
Yeah.
And that bridge got burnt, because this is how it goes.
Yeah, you're keeping your blessing away from you to get to you. Is that if that makes sense? Like you're fighting against your blessings.
Yeah.
Instead of you just saying, "Hey, you know what? I'm not going to do X, Y, and Z. I'm just going to chill, try to do me, focus on me, try to get whatever I need to do."
Yeah.
And then have blessings come your way. You go against it, and then now you just lost an opportunity.
Right.
A money-making opportunity at that.
Right.
I find that wild.
Yeah.
I find it very wild. I do not get it.
Some people have to learn the hard way, and that's the sad truth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the sad truth.
And this is not us shitting on people. It's not.
No, we just want people to work together.
We just want people to work together.
Like, you know, if you want to be someone coming out of Maine, you need to, like, be someone respectable and be someone that people can look up to and want to learn from. And when they reach out to you, don't just fucking act like you're too good for them, kind of shit.
Yeah.
I haven't been in one of those situations. Like, since we started Logically, we've gotten very lucky with everybody we've reached out to even come on as a guest on this show. So I don't know. There's a lot of, what can I get out of this person? What can I get out of this person? But when someone's trying to get something out of that person, the whole time there's a blocker in their head saying, but I got to make sure they don't get anything out of me.
I can't get used.
I can't get used.
I got to be the user. I can't get used.
Yeah,
and that's a very bad mentality.
Bad double standard.
Yeah,
bad double standard.
I don't fuck with that. And those are the type of people who always get found out. Those are the people that be like, you know what's gonna happen if you that person, if you're a taker. Eventually, what's gonna happen is the whole circle is gonna turn against you. They're gonna be like, yo, ostracize this guy, and nobody's gonna want to work with
but you know what fuck this world is now, bro? When you're too nice, people will walk all over you just as bad as if you fucking did them wrong.
Yeah,
it's bad, bro. I've been dealing with that like a lot lately, bro. You do everything right, you're nice, and you get fucking stomped on. It's like, all right.
Have you ever heard this quote before? Be the lion that you are, so you can be the lamb that you is.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's fucking some deep shit.
I got that from Dave Chappelle. Shout out
Dave Chappelle.
I have fangs for a reason. Doesn't mean I always want to use it. I just want to be that chill dude in the corner, man.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. I feel like that's the biggest thing, Maine. If you guys want to make it out of Maine, you got to work together because, you know, there's going to be people that make it out of Maine that, and
don't forget who you are. Don't forget the 207.
Don't forget
if you're
going
to say 207, if we're all going to say we're from the 207, represent the 207. Help out your team. Help out your peoples.
You know what's crazy too that I was thinking about? It's like situations like this. This obviously wasn't on purpose, but back in the day when I was popular on Facebook, like C. Dot told us that he reached out for a feature and I didn't reply to him or something like that, right? I don't know the situation. I don't even know who he was back then because he had a different music name and everything.
This is before Amados.
Before Amados. This was a long time ago, but he asked me for a feature and I didn't reply, or maybe I said no or something. And guess what? I'm fucking opening for him now. And guess what? I'm fucking humbled to be opening for him. That's fucking awesome. I'm happy where the fuck he's at right now. You see what I'm saying? Not one piece of my being is upset that he made it farther than I did. You see what I'm saying?
I know.
Because guess what? Maybe I'll be in his situation someday. Yeah. I'm going to keep fucking trying. And if I don't get there, at least I fucking tried. But I'm not going to sit here and cry and make excuses.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're just, people don't know how to just like,
it's a bad mentality to have.
Bad mentality, and that's why good things happen to nobody, because he walks around with such a like, I'm happy for you attitude all the time. I'm happy for you. That's awesome. You're doing that. That's awesome.
Nobody's the shit.
He's the shit.
He's the shit.
That's why good things happen to him.
His set was fire. I love the set. I love your set. You're my boy. I love just. Of course, I always love your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love your shit.
You have to love it.
I have to love it. I have no choice. You pay me.
A lot of money.
I was recording. I recorded your set.
Yeah.
Right. Because you're my boy,
mm-hmm.
and all the music that you put out, I always tell you I like every single one of them.
Yeah.
And then the second person was nobody.
Yeah.
He's such a nice, humble young guy.
Oh, and just to clear everything up, this has nothing to do with the show.
No,
we keep bringing up the show again because we keep bringing up people that are on their podcast, like Nobody, K. Dooley, and stuff like that. But
K. Dooley with a Dooley.
Just in general, anyway. Just all I'm seeing online lately is people with fake followers, and that's fine. If you get fake followers, that's cool. But just know in the future it can hurt your shit. And be a good person always, and just
help everybody.
Be
out,
humble,
man.
and
help people out, man. You never know. The person that you might be putting down today could be the person that's a bigger star than you are. You know, you never know how this world works.
All right, well, you don't
know.
Weird how the world. I just want people to work together.
Yeah.
That show was fun though, but I brought up the show again because I just need to go back. That has nothing to do with the fucking show.
The show was fire.
Everyone rocked that show. That was dope time.
That was a dope time.
It was good. I'm very appreciative to given the opportunity to get on that show. It was fun. It was a good time.
It was a banger.
Great people. I met Zomboy for the first time.
Zomboy?
Fucking love Zom. He's the nicest kid.
So nice.
I've ever met besides, I mean, he's right there with Nobody. I was about to say besides Nobody, but I want to say he's like right there with Nobody. Like super supportive ass person.
Super nice, yeah.
Fucking
everybody was super dope and everybody was super nice and the show was fantastic. You know what I'm saying? And, hopefully you guys come out to the next one. So.
Yeah. Well, G-Force Bangor is gonna be fucking banger. This has been a very informative episode. I hope people take something out of this. I hope people don't see this episode and think that I was talking about somebody, because this is the big broad statements. We have literally a piece of paper down here about stuff that we could talk about. We're kind of just going off that. I think we got pretty much everything. And I guess before we end it, we can bring up the lurker thing, I guess. We don't have to.
Lurkers?
You just notice that like, you'll have like, for say, you'll have 1,000 followers.
Yeah, I don't.
And you'll get like, 50 likes on something. Where are the rest of the people, right? And that's all the time. It's because some of those motherfuckers just want to watch you because they're waiting for you to fail.
Yeah, they're here for the downfall.
They're here for the downfall. They're not there to support you. They're following you because they're.
But those people know who they are, and they're gonna get got too.
Yeah.
Because eventually, what happens when you pop? They're like, "Oh, I've been there from the beginning." It was like, "No, you weren't."
Yeah.
You know who? We had conversation off air with some of the artists that are doing well on the show, and they say the same thing. Everybody says the same thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's here for my downfall, and there's only a few people here for my rise.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what you do? You keep on pushing.
Yeah.
You dust yourself off, and you keep on keeping on.
You
right?
wipe
That's
your
the
ass.
only thing you do. Good Lord, what's wrong with you?
Just wipe your ass a bit.
For God's sake, just
All
wipe your
fucking
balls.
serious.
Yeah.
Wash your balls. It stinks.
Yeah. Is this a good episode?
I think this is a very informative episode.
I think you and me killed it.
I think we did kill it.
I think we killed it. Hell yeah.
Shut up for the first time without Joe. You know what? Joe doesn't need to come back. I think we got this taken care of from here.
He could be a Georgia peach.
Just playing, but you should better come back with a fucking mustache. Those views need to get back up there. I'm starting to think that that's 90% of our following. So
hell yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching we rebranded. We're rebrand. I mean, this isn't part of the rebranding. This is totally different. But we're coming back with some fire, and we are going to not try to. We're gonna try to get better with some of the shit we say. One of the episodes I just edited, we're probably not putting out. I fucking said some shit in that episode, and I know what I meant, but it looked like I was meaning it somewhere else.
You got to clip it.
I just use it as a clip episode. So you guys will see clips from that. At some point here, we will be having a subscription based. I don't know if it's going to be website or if it's going to be something through Instagram to see the things that we're not supposed to put in the public eye. That if you guys want to really hear the dirty stuff, and if you want to see us with our shirts off, you can subscribe to that.
Yeah. Also, I can be talking about the horrific dates that I go on, or all
yeah,
the
we can
nasty
still talk
shit
about
that I
that
do.
sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
We haven't really gone too far with those ones.
Bro, somebody called me a stud, and she had a breeding kink, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
You're gonna have to have sex with her.
No.
You got no choice.
Yeah, man, wrap it up.
All right, well, thank you guys for watching Logically Podcast, and we'll see you guys next Monday.
Take it easy, y'all. Peace.